Hafidez and Tiro. We're joined with Anthony Torres, who's also the Commissioner for the Department of Corrections here at our Marianas Press Studios. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tomas, for having me, and congratulations on your 1-year anniversary.
Thank you, and congratulations on your confirmation to the Commonwealth Economic Incentive Authority, the CEIA, which used to be called the Free Trade Zone Authority, right?
Yes.
For those who might be wondering. Yeah. And we're filming this on a Tuesday, and you're going to be sworn in. You're expected to be sworn in by the governor later this afternoon. And first of all, you wear so many hats. Why was this one board important for you to join and seek?
Well, first off, it's nothing new, right? It's a 25-year-old vision that's finally coming alive, and it's special to me because it was my fault. My father was one of the representatives who voted yes on the Free Trade Zone Authority, and it wasn't till this past July where it was renamed the Commonwealth Economic Incentive Authority. So it's the same the same engine, the same type of vision, but with less confusion, right? With less confusion with the name and all that. And so this was something that our leaders back in 2000, when the garment factories closed, U.S. immigration took over. They knew they needed to do something to get the economy going again, right? So they were so forward thinking that they thought about, hey, okay, let's look at getting tech, IP, data centers, any fintech, you name it, right? And it wasn't until 25 years later it came back, right? It's so the way I see it, it's a new engine for targeted and specific economic activity here in our islands. And I just got confirmed yesterday. I'm excited. I'm excited to be a part of this. I'm excited to make things happen, and I'm excited to collaborate with CETA, with the Governor's Council of Economic Advisors, and I'm excited to leverage my network and really market the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. Like I'll talk specifically as a commissioner in the corrections industry. The corrections industry is $1 billion industry. I'm part of the Correctional Leaders Association. I meet with heads of other agencies, DOCs. I see them 3-4 times a year, and at these conferences we have vendors from all over the correction space who come out and want to meet and talk with us, commissioners, directors, and secretaries. And back in July in the Western Conference, I met a great individual. We keep in touch every now and then. He hosted a dinner. I didn't know he was the host of the dinner, and he sat right next to me. And before me, he's never heard of the Northern Mariana Islands. But after that evening, we kept in touch. Come to find out, the dude's a billionaire, owns over 150 companies, and and I'm happy to share that one of his companies is an AI tech platform that we're actually going to be piloting in our DOC. And just to kind of touch a little bit about what that platform is, it's essentially going to monitor all our phone calls and our CCTVs and essentially pick and find out if there's any intel or anything going on. And we'll be able to, because I can't have all my staff monitoring every single phone call. And there's a lot of intelligence that comes into that that can help us really fight crime. And it can also spill over to other law enforcement agencies. So anyway, I'm super, super excited. I digress a little bit. I'm super excited.
No, but that's breaking news. That's the first we've heard of that. So you're going to have AI technology in DOC to monitor the guest phone calls that come in? All the phone calls.
All the CCTV cameras.
Can you share the guy's name or his company's name?
We're still in the early phases of piloting, so I don't really. But once we're on and it's okay, then I can then.
Yeah, you're onboarding it right now.
Yeah, we're onboarding it right now. I just met with the sales team in San Diego, and we just signed some paperwork to move forward.
Yeah.
With and I have my network engineer who's doing a phenomenal job with really laying the foundation for our network. He's essentially my IT manager. He's with me at these criminal justice information system meetings. He's overseeing the jail management system that's going to be forthcoming, and that's another piece, right? So the vision that I have for DOC is to just be up to date with all the technology that's forthcoming. I know we'd like that with that specific JMS system, we're able to digitize a lot of things, get rid of the paperwork chaos.
That's pretty innovative. I mean, you might be one of the first government agencies to meaningfully incorporate AI that's not ChatGPT or image, one of the readily available things for anyone to log on to the internet. So
yeah, absolutely.
But please, if you're watching this, fact check me. But it seems to be that you're one of the first CNMI government agencies to really incorporate AI.
I think there are other individuals who are looking at it.
Yeah.
I know in the cabinet, I believe Secretary Staffler is looking into implementing something with AI as well.
Great.
So, I mean, it's the future.
That sounds like a huge part of the CEIA is the tech. That's actually why it was ahead of its time back then, right? The legislation that introduced the free trade zones.
Yes.
And basically each municipality, or is it each delegation, can designate a free trade zone, right?
Specifically, I believe SNILD.
Right.
So SNILD is actually looking at the Garapan area, because right now there's about 20 hectares, I believe, by the Saipan airport that's ready right now. But the goal is also to look at designating EIDs, economic incentive districts, in the Garapan area. So all those empty buildings, the goal is to fill those up with tech companies, IP, anything to do with tech that's, you can bring like 2 staff, 3 staff to fill it up. And the goal of CEIA is to essentially knock off all that red tape, make it smooth and fast to get these individuals in here and get them incorporated here in our Commonwealth. Because when that happens, there's more taxpayers, those buildings are filled, we got more activity, there's job creation, potential job creations as well. And we're not going to do it we don't want to do it with 0%. We want to do it, the new formula is 3 to 10%. Tax incentives.
Right.
So
it's not like another QC you want.
No, we don't want to do 0%.
You want to get some taxes.
Because I mean, we don't want our people to get pennies, right? We want that tax revenue that's going to help take care of our roads, hospitals, schools. It's that tax revenue that's needed, and if we can get a few multi-million or billion-dollar companies out here, that's going to help boost our economy.
And I know you haven't even had your first board meeting yet, but for those who are wondering, not in this world of AI and tech and digital innovation, like what would that look like? Are these just kind of programmers, call centers? Because we kind of know what it means when the military's in town.
Yeah.
What does it mean to have tech companies in town, or what do you hope it looks like?
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
One huge company that's coming, a data center in Tinian.
Right.
I mean, I believe that's the Google data center. I mean, if we have,
but these are like office workers coming, right?
Yeah, office workers coming in. If we can help, like say if there were individuals who wanted to come to Saipan, right, in the Garapan district, we want to make it smooth, fast. We want to be efficient. We want to vet them. We want to give them the licenses, and then again, like, we haven't met as a board, but us as a board, we decide. Right, we decide, and then we decide if we're going to give them anywhere from 3 to 10%. Right, me as an example, say we offer, we talk at 5%, and then they want to give back to the community by building a workforce or leading the charge with educating, putting in our in public school systems with learning how to code, program, all that. Then maybe we lower it down to 3, right, as an incentive, because they want to do that to give back to our island. So it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm really excited. I'm honored. I want to thank Governor Apatang and Lieutenant Governor Mendiola for the opportunity and the fact that my dad was one of the yes in support of this when he was in the 12th legislature, I believe, and then for it to actually become real life, come alive again. It's like, and for me to be in it and to be a part of it, I'm just super grateful and honored. But
right,
yeah.
And of course your dad is former Rep. Stanley Torres, for those who might be living under a rock. But thanks for sharing that. I wanted to shift a little bit more to DOC. I know the outreach team has been getting a lot of praise and attention from the, rebuilding those bridges, railings on Beach Road, to all the different community projects. You guys also worked, you're working on a few government buildings too, right? But yeah, what are some of the projects going on now and what's on the horizon?
Gosh, my outreach program, they're just killing it.
Yeah.
We led the charge to fix all those railings on Beach Road. We're not done yet. We're not completed though, but we did hit a lot of the railings on the north side by Garapan, and then we still need to finish off the ones by Jotan. And we've done renovations at the Medicaid building. We've adopted Coral Ocean Beach. We've gotten rid of all that overgrown vegetation, the illegal rubbish, and that's like every Friday that we're working. So we want to just clear that all, make it pristine again, paint all the pavilions, fix the restrooms, and as a result, you're getting less suspect individuals who are coming out there to do whatever, right? There's less hiding spots, and we want to turn it into a family area for people to enjoy. So that a big one that we're doing right now is the pitcher's bullpen right near the Adda gym by the baseball field. Mm-hmm. And this is from in support of our governor and Lieutenant Governor, who asked us to take the lead on that project, given the great work that they've done. And we're on a timeline, so we're looking at completing that project. I believe they're working on the foundation right now, getting that squared away. Oh, we're doing that in partnership with MVA. MVA has been very instrumental in getting things together for that. And we want to be complete. We want to complete that bullpen by December, because in January, the word on the street is we're getting 3 professional Korean baseball teams that are coming out to Saipan. So, and that was one of the asks from them, from Korea, is, hey, we want to come to Saipan, but we need a pitcher's bullpen. So they're going to get their pitcher's bullpen by the time they come out here in January. So we're excited about that. We're looking at working with the Governor's Economic Council and MVA as well, and hitting a lot of these tourist sites because I'm on board. I've always been on board. It's that broken window theory, right? You see something broken, you see a window broken, you fix it right away. You don't let it just sit, because then people get used to it, and then another broken window happens, and then crime and all that. It's like, hey, we have a beautiful tropical archipelago. Let's keep it beautiful. Let's promote our Commonwealth and get our tourists back, and not only that, but also get our economy going by promoting our Northern Mariana Islands as the best U.S. tax jurisdiction in the world. I say this a lot. I believe that we're actually, yeah, I believe we're like Puerto Rico, but without the baggage, but even better, right? 3 to 8%. Gosh, there was some that I listed also with, so 3 to 10% effective tax rate plus killer incentives, 50% personal income tax rebate for owners and employees, uncapped H-1B visas in a U.S. territory, full faith and credit of the United States. So the vision for CEIA and the Trade Council is we're looking at, billions in investments, thousands of jobs, hundreds of millions in real tax revenue for schools, roads, hospitals. So sky's the limit. So to every tech founder, fintech CEO, data center builder, or IP company watching, the most strategic, most tax advantaged U.S. soil in the Pacific is open for business right now. So, and that's, I believe I mentioned this too, I touched it. I see the CEIA board members as being ambassadors of our Commonwealth, right? Again, I'm going to be in an all directors, secretaries, commissioners conference in December, and I'm going to actively leverage my network and share with them what we have to offer. So if we can get a few of these people on, it's only a matter of time before we see a ripple effect. Right?
All right, Commissioner Torres, I like that. We're open for business. So come on over. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
No, thank you, Tomas, for having me. Appreciate it.